So this is the field that we grazed secondly. Hello and welcome back. So in today's video we're just going to have another bit of the feeding, and you might actually see why the moors are so far in that you can't actually use them on the feeding tractor. There is a very valid reason why that's happening, and we're just going to have a bit of a grazing update. Behind me here is our heifer house. We've got in-calf heifers on one side, next year's heifers. So they're just finishing up their feed there at the minute. As you'll see, this house isn't very wide. I think this will actually be one of the most interesting things about YouTube and seeing how things change over the years. Whenever this was built, Dad said that my granddad and him thought it would be handiest because whenever you put a grab in, each side can actually eat from the grab. But now things have moved on. Obviously we have a diet feeder, and we actually had to get the diet feeder specially made for it. You only have about 3 inches either side of it, and it is tight to get down, and you kind of have to guess what's coming out each side. You do get better as time goes on, but it's still not handy. We'll get the wagon filled for them now and feed it out. Literally the following day the chassis broke on the wagon. We got it fixed. It's never been the same back since. So we'll add it to the long list of things to do this summer and get the wagon fixed and hopefully mixing better for next winter. If you were wondering why the moors were pushed in earlier in the tractor, this is also why, because if the moors are out, you can't fit down. I'm going to count this a success. We have a wee bit in the cubicles, which I'll take out later, but we're not being able to see anything. I think that's not so bad. So we have now been grazing about 10 days. What hasn't been going so bad. Definitely access into fields, so we don't have enough gateways. We're using gateways too many times. Probably one of the things that we need to do in the farm is to invest in more laneways, so we're not using the same gateway and making cows walk over ground, as the ground tends to get tramped then. So this is the field that we grazed secondly. I see even the grass coming up there. You know, we're not so bad. In around drinkers and things like that will always be a bit more tramped. But the grass is actually starting to come back. We've actually kept the cows in 2 days. I don't know what is up with the weather at the minute, but it is something we can't change, so I won't complain about it. But we're getting about 4 seasons in a day. I actually just left the house without a coat, and I'm regretting it because this big grey cloud is coming for me, and it doesn't even look that bad in the camera. But yeah, I'm away without my coat and I'm more than likely going to get soaked. So yeah, some of the days we grazed on Sunday, and I don't think we should have. You can see graze outs on days that are dry are a lot better. A lot of the grass was just tramped in on the day before. I mean, we will have footmarks this time of year, but they'll roll away and they're not so bad. This is the second grazing in this field, and it's dry underfoot. Where they grazed the first day, as I said, I probably shouldn't have put them out on Sunday, but that was hindsight. I didn't think the ground was as wet. And as my mother always would say, hindsight is what makes a millionaire scarce. But other than that, like, we're having good graze outs whenever it's dry. And I measured all the grass yesterday, and we have plenty of grass to go out full time. It is just ground conditions underfoot. It's given a few dry days now. Hopefully it dries up and this snow that's forecasted flies on ahead past Castlederg. Milk in the tank is up, so definitely can see the benefit of grazing, but I'm not too keen to rake ground. I'd like to keep the cows out once they're out, but I don't want to rake ground whenever we have plenty of silage left this year. So yeah, just trying to manage everything, but as I said, who knows what to do. You're kind of hoping for the best, and as a fireman always is, you're at the mercy of the weather. But just keep hoping for a good week. Thanks for watching video number 5, and see you back here next Friday for some more.